What's going on, beautiful gamers? Blank here, and welcome back to another episode of Blasphemous. So right now, this section right here, I'm doing a little bit of voiceover so I can give you guys some heads up. We're actually going to be starting this episode by showing you guys some extra items that we need to pick up, and at the same time, we are going to be dedicating episode 14 and 15 to DLC content. So the bosses on this area are quite challenging and are pretty tanky, so if you guys feel like you guys are not ready, then I would encourage you guys to visit episode 16 and 17 of this guide, so that way you guys can become stronger. By episode 17, we will have all the mea culpas, and we will pretty much have maximum health. But make sure that you do not engage the episode 18 fights or rooftops fight before completing the DLC. If you do not do that, then you're gonna be missing out on the true ending, so keep that in mind. But anyways, with that said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for all your support. Don't forget to leave a like, and well, let's go to the episode. Honestly speaking, I wish there was a quicker way, which there is. If you guys decide to farm Tears of a Torment, you can actually get a shortcut, a teleporter, and you can use the pre-juice and teleport from there. Now from here, you want to be careful with which ones are you going to use to jump. So pretty much taking a look at the map, we can, as always, take a look at first of all the corner. The corner could be the first solution. If you guys keep taking a look at the map, you guys will see it. And well, I mean, corners in this game are normally the answer. So let's go through the first corner, and then we can see if we missed something. Which of course we did, but we don't care. And then of course, thanks to our magic, we can actually climb a little bit more and take care of business now. This was for that baby. Nothing that we can do over there. Now we gotta go all the way back up and do this until we have cleared the whole map and we have actually everything cleared up and we have gotten everything. Second file, we're gonna be doing it from this other corner. Keep right so we can grab an item. And you can see that crown of the non-iron. Look at how far, there's a lot of items in this game. The combination of spite and desire lend its power, increasing the fervor generated by the Penitent One attacks. Pretty nice if you guys are into magic. But then with those two items gotten, there's actually nothing else on this area. So now I guess it's time for us to go through the other bottomless pit so we can actually increase our strength and actually progress through the actual worlds of this game. We might have to do a boss fight right now, but it will depend on the time that we have. It's kind of impressive right now how we now have all the blood and not the blood, but the red waxes, and we pretty much have gotten everything to become as strong as possible. I think that that's fantastic. Then from here, we're going to be teleporting and we're going to be going once more to Albedo. From Albedo, we just have to go down through the cisterns, and just so you guys know, there is 2 mea culpas that we're missing. We are level 5 and we should be level 7. However, if you guys want to take something into consideration, it should be that, well, the boss in here, it's going to be pretty tough. You guys can decide to go for the final mea culpa before even trying to tackle her. However, I do believe that we, with 5, should be more than enough for us to take care of business. Now from here, you take a look at it, we're gonna go to the left, and then of course, make sure that you have once again, this item, the linen of golden thread equipped, and then from here you can actually jump down. Stay to the left, make sure you fall. And take that down. Perfection. And then there's an item there that we also gotta grab, but from here, look at that. We get the Chalice of the Inverted Verses. So what that means is that it's asking us to kill these enemies and take care of them. This one, it's found in the Mountains of the Endless Dusk. This one, it's found over the library. And then of course we have the last one that we cannot find just yet. That's a really late game area. Now from here, don't forget, you gotta jump all the way, and then we're gonna drop off, go all the way to the left, and then from here there's no way, or to the right, I'm sorry, from here there's no way that you're gonna get the items below, or you're gonna get that bridge, because it's unfortunate, but stay to the right, and then you're gonna get a new item. And that is another one of the body parts. So at this point you have so many body parts that you can actually try to do whatever you want to do. To access this section over here, of course, it's going to be complicated because you really have to... You cannot access it from the middle. You will have to like teleport or do something like that. So let's call the elevator and let's take care of business over there. And well, we now have to go through the cisterns and go all the way through the middle section so we can trigger something else. Now, the DLC is pretty straightforward. The only thing that it has is that it's extremely challenging. So that's the only thing that I'm gonna actually be talking about. And then something that I do wanna point out is that getting the blood is not actually gonna be that easy. By the way, you can at this point remove this and equip the moss because we're gonna be using it. Then from here, we want to go to the right, as always. There's going to be this enemy being pretty annoying. You don't really care about him. And just like I mentioned, we're trying to look our way all the way back this section. So, should be pretty straightforward. Go straight, down, right, and then down once again. The damage that we may take might be pretty crazy, especially considering the level of these enemies. But, I mean, sometimes you do wish that you had a little bit more resistance against, or a little bit more defense, because these enemies actually hit really hard. But hey, it is what it is. Wow, what a champ. Anyways, let's go back. This is something that, just like I mentioned, we might have been able to complete before also, but to be 2000% honest, we were actually in charge of doing other portions, so gotta go at your own pace. You cannot rush this up. Whew. And you don't want to take damage in there either. Beautiful. Keep your eyes open. Jump to the left. Wait for the poison. Beautiful. Then you don't want to touch that just yet. Let's remove the gloves and then let's put the lungs, so that way we don't actually take any poison damage. And then we should have the other guy with the lantern, trying to be our best friend or trying to be our enemy, trying to mess up with our days. He's at the end, so don't even mind him. Wait for him to die. Now nobody can bother us. And then we can trigger this, which is absolutely fantastic. And now if you guys see it, we have a shortcut. We can keep climbing up and we can actually go down. And we get the little children. That's 29 out of 38, so that's actually pretty cool. Keep going straight, keep your eyes open. If you do not see toxins, as always, remove the lungs and make sure that you keep the items that are actually worth. And then from here, we can do a little bit of exploration. Going to the right first so we can get this item. And then just sliding below. So you can get an arcade, which is pretty cool. I mean, you don't really care about this, but I just wanted to show it to you guys. It's a little secret right there that you can get, and it's kind of fantastic. So yeah, keep that in mind. Another bone that we got. Now from here, keep your eyes open. There's nothing else. We're just gonna be triggering this secret to the left. Once you enter this room, if you want to find a solution, you're gonna have to unequip one of your items and equip the shot of the Dream Sins, so you can speak with the death. Have do not return. And then the other one says, everyone passes. So the numbers are 1 to 4, so you gotta enter and exit the room to change the numbers. So in this case, it should be 1. And 4, and then at last you're gonna go from the right 2 times. And that triggers a secret. Now we can go inside. And get a new item. Silver Grape. The Silver Grape, if you see it, enhancing my defenses considerably. Exactly what we were talking about that we needed. And then if you think about it, which one would you remove? Pretty easy. The blue wax. Boom. Now, who's gonna stop me now? Please. Please tell me. You guys weren't expecting that, huh? We're just talking about how much we wanted more power. There you go. There you have it. Now we can remove and equip our items, and with that done, the only thing that we're missing is this puzzle right here, which is actually pretty complicated, just like I was talking about, but we needed the Kali, so we were just gonna come for it. Then from here, there's nothing that you can do. So at this point, the only thing that we're gonna do is we are actually gonna be teleporting all the way here, and then we're gonna be using this elevator, so we can actually start the next section. I forgot to equip. That wasn't too smart. Oh well, I mean, I guess that makes my life easy. We just died in there. That's perfectly fine. All we need to do now is just teleport and walk around. So hey, listen, sometimes mistakes happen, and when mistakes happen, it just makes everything easier. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we can actually teleport to Mother of Mothers. That should be all the way to the bottom. If we take a look at it, yes. And it should trigger pretty fast. So... And then, of course, I wanted to take the opportunity. Something that we didn't do is we need to go to one of these to be able to fill our blood flasks. But we're not going to be doing that. I mean, I don't really mind it just right now, but... just a friendly reminder in case that you guys want it, because at this point, if you guys have been following this guide, you guys should have one of them right here. This one is pretty tough, actually. And then from here, we're just going to be jumping, and we're going to be accessing the new area. There you go. This section is quite the tough one. So this section, all we're going to be doing... oh my god, these enemies. All we're going to be doing is just going through it. There is, if I remember correctly, no real secrets, and of course one of the unfortunate parts is that we really don't have much protection right now, and this section is quite long. So right now there will be a lot of thunder damage. So if I want to encourage you guys to do something to prevent damage is, first of all, you don't really need this one, and secondly, the damage is pretty good, but we want to equip anything that increases my resistance to electricity. So look for your items and let's equip those. So this one is great protection against electrical attacks. That's fantastic. More damage is good, but we're going to be removing this little toe because we don't really care about it. And again, look for anything that protects you against electrical attacks. Perfection. And then I believe that we have one more, but I think with two we should be fine. And yeah, let's move ahead from now. Ooh, these enemies right here. They're pretty... these ones are really tough. So keep that in mind whenever dealing with them. They will go through platforms, so... wow, that one did get me. Yeah, but fantastic. You see how much health do they have? It's pretty crazy. Unbelievable. The amount of health that they have is crazy, and this is why we needed the electricity, or the electricity resistance, because enemies right here, not messing around. Wow! And of course, the aim of these guys is pretty insane. So you're gonna have to keep your eyes open to avoid their rollies and to avoid their other skills. Wait for that electricity to happen, because we want to go all the way to the... we're gonna go all the way to the right. And just like I said, protection against electricity is really important here, so make sure that you have that. Dodge that. Wait for him to see what he's gonna do. Jump him. Fantastic. Beautiful. Let's heal up. So that way we don't have to worry about that and access this door. So we can get a new chest. There you go, light of the lady of the lamp. So, what is it? You increasing all defenses when the flasks run empty. Pretty interesting one. So you can actually have it, especially for boss fights, right? Like once you are about to run out of flasks or vials or whatever you want to call them, then you can actually use that to your advantage and, well, just use it to take a little bit less damage. Well, a little bit lot less damage. But the most important part is, of course... Wow. Hey, hello. I don't want to fight you guys. Touch that. Beautiful. Get a massive hit from it. That's fine. I should have been invisible. I guess we don't have that equipped. Fantastic. And with that enemy defeated, you can actually climb down if you want to. This area, it's kind of tough to get used to. It's one of the new areas of the game, so of course, it's meant to be difficult. And now we are here. As you might imagine, yeah, we ended up dying on this section to some enemies. The enemies do hit pretty hard, and they kind of snipe you pretty fast. So you have to keep your eyes open for all of their moves. Of course, right now we have a little bit more health than before, just because being able to dodge enemies kind of a little bit easier at some point. And then if you take a look at your map, that's where we're at over there. So, not all of this. Jump to your right and then start dodging these enemies. You don't really care about any of them. Hang in here, go up. Then from here you want to heal up. Then right here we have an enemy right there that is pretty dangerous, because, well, he's a sniper. He's a master sniper. Wait for that to disappear. Take care of business right here. Perfection. Then from here, what about we kind of take care of him? Try to cheese him, but the cheesing doesn't really work all the time. You guys know how it is? Sometimes they're too smart for us. But with that, look at the whole map. It's kind of pretty cleanly cleaned. So that's pretty nice. You could go through the top. Doesn't really matter which one you select. Yeah, we're gonna be avoiding you. We don't really want to deal with you. And then at this point, go from the bottom. And here we're gonna have something beautiful, which is another Purdue. Now from here, we can take this ship all the way back to the Echoes of Salt. If you guys want to do so, that way we can trigger the shortcut. But instead of doing that, we have some business to handle all the way to the top. And then from here, it's time for us to tackle a boss fight. Just go from the bottom as always, because you cannot really go through the top. So we're gonna go from here, go straight. Then we have this guy one more time, trying to be a pain in the butt. So as always, wait for him to throw his thunder axe or whatever. Try to kill him with our magic. Get some hits, that's perfectly fine. That's okay. That attack doesn't hit as hard as the Akol that he has. Touch this guy. Go up. You want to go as high as you can. Because from the top, we can actually do magic. Except for this little lady that she can really do magic. Oh, we couldn't dodge that one. That's unfortunate. Get this one trigger. The reason why we didn't do this before, lack of health. And then you can actually go down one more time. And, well, get her safe. Make sure that you refill that health all the way back. And then we can really go for that boss fight. Ooh, baby. That was... Those thunders right there, that they can actually get you. And I'm impressed that they actually put some of those thunders in there, considering how annoying they are. Like, right there before the boss is impressive. From here, go inside. And embrace it. Serpas. Be careful with the electricity that they throw. Those thunders, pretty dangerous, but that's fine. All you need to do is get down. Gonna throw the laser back at us. As long as you normally want to stay in front of him. That's perfectly fine. Wait for that. Spikes. Jump them. Look at how much health those Serpas have. It's kind of incredible the amount of health that he's got. He opens up the mouth. He cannot reach you. But then at this point, you want to take the opportunity to do a lot of damage to him. Or well, as much damage as you really can. And this is why, because of his powers, we decided to equip the power that actually reduces your damage from electricity. Wait for those two to come. Dodge the first one. Wait for the mouth to open up. Oh, dodge that 2 times. Oh, kinda close. His health is incredible. We can actually deal with him, so that's a good part about this fight. He's just so tanky. When he screams, run away from him. We're not even all the way through the half of his health. That's incredible. At this point, heal up a little bit. Should have been able to dodge that, but that didn't happen. Run away. Perfect combos. We couldn't hit him right there, that's okay. Run. And I think at this point you guys have seen all his powers. So by taking a look at all his powers, you guys can actually take opportunity. Now, second phase starts. This is when he's gonna start doing a little bit more moves, crazy shenanigans. You can always stay close to him and be careful of the thunderbolts. Stay away from him. Isn't it cool, the golden protection that he's got on the neck? It's gonna show from the other side, yes? Yep. Now this section right here kinda tricks you, because now you have to deal with Serpas on the other side, so it kinda messes up with your brain. Because now he's on the other end. So yeah, pretty tricky. Half his health is gone. Ah, same deal. Going back to the left. Do some good damage to him. Then move on. Final phase. Now it's when things become tight. Just like I mentioned, he's just got a lot of health. But at this point, you guys can easily deal with him. Be careful with all of those electrical balls. Heal up just in case, and careful with the wind. And yeah, be careful, because right now you're gonna be moving because of the I don't know if it's a wind or if it's the... Oh, he touched me with the teeth. You did a double bite on me. That's not fair. Jump this one, perfect. Stay away from me. Throw the next one. Pretty close, that's fine. Fantastic, and then I can run towards him for the last one. Perfection. Pretty good damage. We still have one more kill, which makes my life pretty easy, and I do not know why I decided to hit him right there. That was a fantastically bad idea. Come back at me, baby, and show me those teeth, baby. Oh, we missed it. Coming to the right. Come on, open it up. He's almost down. Goodbye. Yes! Serpas has been defeated. And then after doing that, just break it. Take out his eye. Woo! What an intense boss fight, I gotta be honest. Then from here, there is not much that you need to do, just go all the way down. And that boss fight, just like I said, his main gimmick is he's got way too much health. So that's pretty much it. Once you are able to handle the health, then everything else becomes easy. And of course, after you tackle Serpas, this whole section has been completed. If you guys see 81% of the map, we're gonna be taking the ship to go to this area so you guys can take a look at it. And, well, next episode we're gonna be doing the next boss for this whole section, and then just to add some addition, we're gonna be doing the challenges of the statues of guilt, if you guys wanna call them like that. We will be doing business with them and taking care of those. Then from here, just to show you guys, we're back to this area. Now we can actually trigger this leather, and well, that's pretty much it. We can just explore more. Enemies are still gonna show up, so if you guys would have tried to come down this way, guess what would have happened? Yep, you guys would have gotten clapped easily by those enemies. Pretty strong. And give me that. Invoking it will transport you to the last pre-due in which you pray. Fantastic item. Really good. Really good to have. Now, just like I said, next episode we're going to be going through the statues of guilt, and we're going to be taking care of those. We're also going to be finishing up the quest for where the olive trees lie, and then we're going to be defeating another boss. So I hope that you guys are enjoying this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.